This is Clash of Clans. Wait, sorry, this is Clash of Clans. It is no surprise that tons of companies have just directly copied Clash of Clans. I mean, Clash of Clans is so popular that the game has grossed over $6 billion. Some people like these Clash of Clans clones, but lots of people don't. So in this video, I'm going to be testing and comparing the worst rated Clash of Clans ripoffs. The first out of the three worst rated ripoffs is called Castle Clash, and it's the most popular out of the three. Oh, and by the way, somehow this game has the rights to Kung Fu Panda. It's probably a collab, but there's a lot of Kung Fu Panda stuff in this game, which is really funny. Okay, when you first jump into the game, it looks like the main character from Kung Fu Panda has replaced the villager NPC from the real game. So far, the game seems okay, but remember, these reviews aren't that good. Ripoff, this guy says he's literally crying. What? Okay, about the actual game, it's like Clash of Clans, but with a ton of unnecessary features. And look at that archer tower. That looks exactly like the one in the real game. How would they expect people not to notice that? And just to show how much this game did copy, the tutorial is just like the Clash of Clans tutorial. The enemies attack your base, and then you attack the enemy's base. That's the exact same thing in the Clash of Clans tutorial. Anyways, let's check out these troops. This map that I'm attacking their base on is actually pretty cool looking. There's a bunch of lava and stuff. Okay, so your hero is some sort of angel with the halo and the wings, and then the other guys are some sort of dwarf wizards. I think that's what they're called. This commentary isn't live, by the way, but I'm not gonna lie. When I was recording this, I was actually having quite a bit of fun playing this game. So yeah, here's what your base looks like when you start the game, and here's something really weird. And instead of elixir, it's called mana, and there's a mana mill. Is that the bread that came from heaven? Apparently not, because it's blue. So yeah, the mana mill acts like the elixir collector in the real Clash of Clans. And again, just like the Clash of Clans tutorial, you have to build a bunch of stuff, and here's the gold storage, which does look very similar to Clash of Clans, just like the archer tower in this game. And the army camps are tents, which is actually pretty cool. Here you apparently hire heroes. This game's versions of campaign maps are called dungeons, and yep, just like Clash of Clans, there's a hero with a sword, and a bunch of little versions of that hero with a sword. So this is obviously the Barbarian King and the Barbarians. They don't look the same, but you can totally see what they did here. This building is called the Hero Base, which looks just like a hero altar in Clash of Clans. By the way, I need to talk about when you move the camera, when you move around in this game, it does not feel as smooth as Clash of Clans at all. It feels a little bit choppy. Everything feels a little bit choppy, which makes sense as this is a ripoff. But hey, this game does have global chat, so that's a plus. So I guess you go through a portal to get into a multiplayer attack. I'm already an absolute pro at this game as I 3-star this attack. Okay, we don't really have time to get into all these different and crazy features, but let's check out what their troops are and how they copied Clash of Clans. This has got to be the archer, as she's called the hunter and has a bow. The barbarians are called guardians. Here are the wizard guys we were using at the start of the game. I don't know what this thing is, it's pretty creepy. These are called Mecha Mans, which those are cool. And here's a shotgun dwarf, which is so cool. Okay, now that we played Castle Clash, it's time for me to leave my App Store review. 3 stars. This is absolutely a Clash of Clans ripoff. Some things are super obvious copies, but lots of things are original to this game. Soundtrack is a little rough, the game is a bit choppy, but overall, I had fun. 3 stars. Okay, this next ripoff is called X-War Clash, and let's just say it's not as family-friendly as the other two. The second you open up this game, you already realize that it's a copy. Like, this isn't supposed to be this. The reviews on this game are pretty bad, so let's see if it's actually as bad as these people are saying. This guy says absolute trash. This game is so weird because it's just a crappy version of Clash of Clans, and basically every character is from Marvel, DC, or some other crazy big franchise. I'm surprised this thing is still on the App Store. Also, the barbarians literally have lightsabers, and instead of goblins, the zombies are the bad guys. So the vibe of this game is kind of different from Clash of Clans, because Clash of Clans is like medieval fantasy. This is more like superheroes and like futuristic. It also starts out like Clash of Clans as the bad guys attack your base, or at least I think this is the player's base. And then, of course, you go and attack theirs. Okay, so this guy doesn't look familiar at all. I've never seen this guy anywhere. Also, watch the language, buddy. Man, this game is cheesy. Then you go on to attack this base with a lot of familiar faces. I see a Ninja Turtle, Goku, Thor, Captain America, a different anime character. How is this not banned? I am so surprised. But I'm not gonna lie, when I was recording this gameplay, I was having a lot of fun playing this. The only way I would ever support this game is if they offered a sponsorship for this video. Okay, so here's where you first see your base, and your town hall is a spaceship. Cool, because they're not totally copying Clash of Clans. But what they did copy is the Clash of Clans shop. Clash of Clans doesn't have this shop anymore, but this looks exactly like the OG Clash of Clans shop. Okay, so it's making me build the builder station, which I would assume is like a builder hut in the real game. And now it wants me to build some structures and defenses. So here we got the laser cannon, and that's not in Clash of Clans. I think this is a cool building. Here's where the game gets crazy and illegal. You might be thinking that looks like Wonder Woman. Well, the name is literally Wonder Woman. So yeah, I guess the first hero you get in this game is Wonder Woman from DC. So I guess the base they were attacking wasn't my base, now they're attacking my base. And here you see Wonder Woman just casually slaughtering people. What is this? The elixir in this game is also blue. And I guess I just gotta build some more stuff. This is the barracks. Doesn't look anything like the barracks in Clash of Clans, but it is called the barracks, so still copying. Okay, now it wants me to train some troops, so let's check out these troops. These are the barbarians, I guess, and they have lightsabers, which that's actually kind of cool. The archer is called the Hawkeye. I think that's an archer. I don't know. It doesn't look anything like one, so props to them for that. And here's Wally. That's literally Wally. How many franchises can this game just copy? Here's the giant. That's really ugly. Here's the wall breaker, which is simply called the Breaker. Here's a flying shark head. Here's something called the Master. I assume that's the wizard. Here's the healer, and that's the most ugly thing I've seen in my life. Get it away from me. And here's some dope spaceship and whatever this mech is. The troops are pretty bad design-wise. The base looks pretty cool, and now it's gonna have me do another attack with troops I actually loaded. So it's my hero, Wonder Woman, and 3 lightsaber barbarians. The gameplay also does feel more smooth in this game. It's just a lot more cheesy, you know? Easy money, that's a 3-star. Now it wants me to put in a name. Well, subscribe. So yeah, you do what my name says. See, it won't let me do that, so I had to make it subscribe to me. So yeah, do that right now, please. And just like the last game, this game also has global chat. All 3 games in this video have global chat. Take notes, Clash of Clans. Here's something really weird about this game, X4 Clash. In Clash of Clans, there's only 4 heroes on the main village, but this game has just so many heroes. Like, look at this, it's BB9. Like, that's not copying BB-8 from Star Wars. Oh, and by saying so many heroes, I mean so many heroes. All the heroes I'm about to show is a ton, and that's not even all of them. Here's Goku. Here's the guy from Dragon Ball Z, obviously. Here's a Ninja Turtle, and it's even named Ninja Turtle, just like Goku's called Goku in this game. Here's Eva from Wall-E, the other robot. What is this, guys? Come on. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Okay, that's kind of cool. Then we got Thanos. Wow. Just wow. We got Black Leopard. Here we got Venom. How do they call it Venom? Spider-Boy? It almost seems like they're copying Marvel and DC more than they're copying Clash of Clans. This is absurd. I've had enough of X4 Clash of Zombies, so it's time to leave my review. 2 stars. Of course, this is another major Clash of Clans ripoff, but not only copying Clash of Clans, this game copies several large franchises and somehow gets away with it. There's so many Marvel and DC characters in this game. But I did have some fun, so that's what stops a 1-star review. Okay, the third game we're going to be looking at in this video is called Era of War, and not only copying Clash of Clans, this one also copied Supercell's other game, Boom Beach, as well. But guys, right before we get into Era of War, I gotta tell you, 99% of people watching my videos aren't subscribed, so if you're part of that 99%, please subscribe to the channel. It's completely free, and at 10,000 subscribers, I will do an official Cool Man Clash face reveal. There's nothing to lose, and it will help me out. Thanks. So yeah, Era of War has the worst reviews out of these 3 games. I mean, look at how bad these 2 reviews are. Like, what the heck? And if you're an OG to the channel, you will remember that I've played this game before, and that is why I already have this kind of base. Anyways, about the game, it's Clash of Clans, but you'll see it's literally on the island from Boom Beach, or at least it looks just like the island from Supercell's other game, Boom Beach. So somehow this game decides to copy 2 of Supercell's games. The elixir is the right color in this game, the gold is normal, and there's also wood in meat. I don't think there's meat in any Supercell games except for Heyday, and wood is in Boom Beach. So there's another thing copying Boom Beach. Tons of the buildings are super obvious copies, but now let's check out the troops. The troops in this game are pretty absurd copies. Here we got the warrior, which you know is the barbarian. Here's the archer, which looks very, very similar and way worse. And here's the goblin, which is called the thief. I mean, come on, guys. Here's the giant, which looks like it's straight out of the Croods. The wall breaker is a zombomb. Okay, that's pretty cheesy. Here's, I don't know what this is. That's original. And here, the balloon is called, yes, the balloon is called the gas bag. What am I doing with my life? It's actually, I'm not joking, it's called the gas bag. Woof, that was bad, but at least this game has global chat. You could just talk to anybody. Clash of Clans used to have this. I'll just say, hey. Yep, and I bet nobody's gonna respond.
2,000 years later.
Guys, nobody responded. Does this mean nobody cares about me? What? Okay, enough of that crap. Era of War is pretty boring, but I'm going to show you a big problem with it is it's totally unbalanced, and that's the biggest problem with this game. It lets you load a few really weak on HP troops, and then it just makes you fight some crazy base that's like really good. Like, watch, I'm only gonna get like 2% on this base. Like, it's not fair at all. That's really what makes this game, it just sucks so bad. So I guess I lost 9 trophies when it's practically impossible to win there. Well, folks, it's even worse now. They're trying to get me attack this insane base of red diamond walls with 26 barbarians, or should I say warriors. So yeah, this one's definitely the most obvious Clash of Clans copy. Oh, and you know how I said this game is unbalanced? I'm right, because the multiplayer attacks are so hard, and the campaign attacks are actually easy. Like, I literally 3-starred this attack on my first try. Like, it's so much easier than the multiplayer attacks. Also, the music in this game is kind of creepy. Era of War also stole sound effects from Clash of Clans, which isn't surprising. Leaving a review on this game will be pretty easy. Here's my review. 1 star, trash. That's all. That's my review. Alright everybody, I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was really fun to make. I think all of these ripoffs are really funny, kind of cool, and absolute garbage. Click here if you want to see the biggest flexes you can have in Clash of Clans. Subscribe, and I'll see you soon.